You are now tuning into Out the Box Radio Show. Entertainment at its best. Hot topics, games, and unforgettable interviews. Welcome to the show.
I feel like my cartoon was the best.
Absolute best.
So those of you who are tuning in right now, you just saw the intro for our new logo design for Out the Box Radio Show, which is cartoon images of us crazy ass people. Now, yours look just like you.
It did look just
to the point, like down to the hair, the curls, the color.
my eyelashes.
The eyelashes, they don't know they come off.
They don't actually.
In the image, they don't. That's for damn sure.
These
And
are
then,
natural, see?
All natural. They look good up here.
yeah, they nice. Little spider legs. I see you. Now, Jared, that image confused me a little bit because he don't have a goatee.
Does he have one in the picture? I didn't notice.
The picture that the artist mimicked, if you will, or mirrored, I think he may have had a slight, like a little shadow. But it wasn't enough to where it was like a full goatee. But it looked like him. Mm-hmm. And mine looked cute too, but my eyes were like this. No, for real. That was actually a really nice image.
She did a really good job.
Her name on Instagram is Art by Shalina. Shalina, Shalina. She's actually an amazing artist. She does a lot of cartoon images, individual shots, and then group shots if you want. And she's having a sale this week. You can get an image done for $35.
Oh, I want one.
Usually they're $65, so she's doing like a half off thing this week.
DJ
So hit her up.
Okay, you want a cartoon image of your logo?
Yeah, you could do that. Art by Shalina. I'm gonna send you her information. She a good artist.
Logo?
You said the one that I put up on the screen?
Yeah.
Like I'm talking like, did you really see it though? Like look at it.
He said I loaded in the
got a
system.
long
Pay
look at it.
attention is what I'm asking.
Dissected it.
Good.
Oh damn.
Good
And I saw
job.
the post that he posted with the actual photos versus.
Oh.
Who? That
Jared
did.
did.
I didn't.
Yeah, I saw that shit. That was good though.
Hi, Nikki.
Where's Jared at?
So Jared today
Jared is fired. Psych, I'm joking. Hi, Jared.
Taking a spot.
Jared is wrapping up production for filming
Oh, okay.
of a short film, I believe. So he is in Virginia/DC today. But speaking of which, good transition. We have Miss Kelsey Gooden back at the table to my right on the very end. Welcome back, Kelsey.
Hey guys.
Ooh, we really did miss you though, and I keep
know,
saying that,
I
but we
love
really
hanging out with
did.
you guys.
Miss Markle.
Hey.
Miss Now the last
I'll
time,
respond to that too.
the last time you were here was our New Year's Eve special, I believe,
I
right?
haven't been back this year. I think so.
Right, this is your first time back,
It's
2019.
New Year's.
Yeah, we had like 30 people in this thing. It was
Yeah.
packed to
Yeah,
the brim.
It was fun though.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And
a
we're
lot of
super
people.
excited to have you here today. So you're going to help us host the show today and our interview, who is a special guest we'll mention in just a few moments. Now, before we do that, for those who are viewing, I really want to get into a special announcement that I got an update on yesterday, I believe. It's about Kelsey. It made me tear up a little bit. I was sad, but I'm happy at the same time. No, I'm not going to cry right now because I'm on air.
He'll cry
I'm going
later.
to cry on the inside.
He won't cry in the car.
I might just start. It's like,
cry in the car.
but I probably will. But Kelsey, feel free to take it away. See if my phone's
my
upset
cue.
with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, tell everyone who's tuning in today what the special announcement is.
I am moving to Los Angeles.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Don't do
March
that.
30th.
March
So,
30th.
See ya.
Oh,
I'll come back and hang out though. I'll visit you
Please
guys.
do.
Yeah,
know you're
whenever I'm in
excited.
town. I'm so excited. I'm excited to be warm.
Yes.
I'm excited to get my tan back. I'm excited to just be immersed in everything that I like to do, like all the time. I feel like I went out a couple times. I don't think it was this year. I think it was towards the end of last year, and maybe once in January that I went out for like a couple days or so. But it was so nice just to be back and just have.
Right.
I would say
I
fresh
agree.
air, but it's all smog. It's gross.
Right.
But,
It
like,
is, but it's yeah, I got you.
But you lived in LA for a while,
I
right?
did. I lived there for a year and a half. So like, it's nice going back to my friends that are
Right.
there and like my old church that's there and all those nice things. So
Nice.
So if you don't mind me asking, because I think we know, but what are you moving for? Like, what is your goals to move into California?
so I'm doing my agency shopping just now.
Okay.
And that's really what I want out of the first like month or two. I actually worked on that like all day today, narrowing down like the agencies I want to submit to and everything. And I finally got my reel like to where I'm okay with it and all of that stuff. So I'm excited. Just agencies and then some bigger projects, and we'll see what happens.
Well, it's 2019, so it's a new year,
possible.
new beginnings, new chapters. Right. The good thing is you've been there before, so you're a little bit familiar with the area. You know how to scope the right things out. I do think doors will open for you.
Definitely.
Because
From your mouth to God's ears.
Yeah, you are. Well, you're an amazing actress. You have a very down-to-earth personality. So I think you'll definitely stand out in LA for sure. I definitely do.
See, this is why I love coming here. I just get flattered all night. It's great. Thanks,
Well, if you end up coming back on a Thursday, let us know because we would love to have you back on the show.
Oh, I definitely will. I'll let you guys know first thing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Whoever is texting me, stop it.
She's busy.
She busy. Now let me ask y'all. It's a weird question to have off topic, but I heard. I was doing some research online today, and something happened to pop up, and it made me like ugh.
Uh-oh.
So I was like, let me ask my co-host today. So I don't know about y'all, but sometimes when it comes to like food or even like drinks, if it's out of the ordinary, I'm not one to take a risk and try it. I need something I'm used to, standard.
Did you try the alligator on the?
Hell the fuck no. Alligators do not belong in my damn mouth. First of all.
Did you eat it?
No, she ain't eat it. None of us ate it.
No, I don't eat
See?
alligator.
And I don't either.
I mean,
I didn't try it.
I heard it's chewy, but I don't want to take. I don't want.
Ew.
They can stay right where
That
they
sounds
belong.
worse.
It sounds terrible.
Yeah.
You try? Oh, no.
The only thing I tried that I haven't tried in a long time was the fish festival, because I don't really eat fish. But that's normal food. That's okay. I'm talking about weird shit, like what I'm about to say right now. So they were bringing up a topic of something that was kind of trending actually on Twitter yesterday. And apparently people were saying it was really good, but it had like a mixed emotions where people were saying it was nasty as shit or it tasted really effing good.
Okay.
It's called the Brown Cow. It's a beverage, the Brown Cow, and it's half milk and half Coca-Cola.
I could see that
Wait,
tasting
what?
good. I don't like chocolate. Is it chocolate milk or regular milk?
No, it's regular milk,
Oh,
like
that's
whole
dumb.
milk
It needs to be chocolate milk.
and Coke, a can of Coke, like half and half. Now, I almost threw up at the thought of it, but people were saying, apparently in South Africa and like the DR is two of the areas that's really big, and they drink it a lot when they're kids. They said it tastes kind of like cream soda, like a root beer float.
It's a really big one. Why is it big as a...
Like they were saying when they were kids, they used to grow up drinking it.
Okay.
But I don't know. The thought of milk with Coke doesn't... If they had ice cream in it, maybe it would throw it around a little bit. Like maybe
If
that's
it
a
had ice cream, it'd
possibility.
be a
It'd make it thicker. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're just drinking straight up milk in a glass and you pour soda in that shit, no.
Ice cream is mostly milk.
But it's cold and it's
Yeah.
frozen. It will thicken it up.
Yeah, but it probably thickens it up like a little bit because milk is kind of thick in itself. I don't like milk as a thing. I think it's weird that you can't see through it. So I've never.
You can't see through it. Well, this is
the
true.
one liquid you can.
You
never
really can't see through.
through.
Yeah.
It's
I
weird.
don't know what's in milk for real, but I don't know. So I got a list of 20 weird food combinations that I wanted to run by y'all as I was looking at this one that, again, was trending yesterday. And tell me what y'all think. 'Cause this is actually, I'm not making this shit up. Like, this is stuff that people put together, like weird concoctions. Some of these are actually good, I think.
You've had them.
Like 2 of them. Some of them I'd be willing to try. So I'm curious to see which ones you guys may be willing to try, you ladies. So there's 20 of them, right? So the first one, and some of these are real hood. The first one is Cheetos and milk. Together in a bowl, like legit Cheetos and
No.
milk. Well, people eat that shit.
No.
One person had hot Cheetos and milk. I don't know if it makes a damn
I
difference,
feel
but
like that might be a little bit better because the milk. Well, the milk would null out it being hot, wouldn't it?
I would hope so.
Like when you drink
with
milk
something-
after it goes
with
away.
Something spicy or
Yeah.
pepper, you drink milk.
So people are doing this because they want to take a risk in doing that.
So
Let
they're
me
really
s-
just eating Cheetos.
You're just eating Cheetos.
I don't know.
Peanut butter and pickle sandwiches.
If
I
like
would
pickles,
try
that would
that.
be Okay.
I like pickles and I love peanut butter. I would try that.
Pregnant and shit.
It is pregnant as shit. Peanut butter on hamburgers.
Wait, you
Yes,
said something
I've
with
heard of
pickle?
that.
I've had it before.
I've heard of
It
that.
actually was not bad.
I actually like pickles and caramel sauce.
Okay.
I could see that the combination of the taste.
Pickles and caramel
Yes.
sauce. Okay.
I wouldn't go out like try to do it,
It's
but
Pinot Grigio.
Leave her to it. She can try it for us. Would y'all try the peanut butter and hamburger?
I
I would
wouldn't.
try it. I've heard of it and I've seen it at restaurants. Like my friend got one with me in Virginia once, and she loved it.
It's good.
But I got a burger. I don't really remember.
You actually
what was on
can't
mine. It
really
was
taste the
good.
peanut butter kind of it. They don't put a lot on it. It's a little bit. It's
I've
like
heard like Elvis burgers and stuff. Will they do like banana
yeah,
and peanut butter?
yeah. I would
heard of
definitely to get that again. That was good. Frosted Flakes with cheese.
Yep.
No.
They
I'd be
say
all about
they
that.
said it's a good blend and it helps
Yep.
narrow
What
itself
kind of
out.
cheese? So are we shredding
It
and
was
melting it on top
well,
of
it was
Frosted
it
Flakes?
was like the square American cheese I saw in the picture. Like
No.
literally,
What
they
need to
cut
do is
it.
Take the shredded cheese, throw it on there like they're nachos, and then melt it. I think that.
Would you
be
eat it
great.
with milk or buy
I
it
don't
dry?
like milk.
Oh, that's right. So you just have it dry. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about melted chocolate on a cheese pizza?
Yeah.
I
I'd do it.
actually
I'd
would be
try
willing
it.
to try that. Janae, you're not liking any of these ideas. We're gonna try one of them. What's the problem with chocolate on pizza? What if they don't say if there's sauce on it? What if there's no sauce? It's just the bread, the crust, the cheese, and the chocolate. I
No,
would do
I think
it.
you need the sauce. I think if you threw M&Ms on a cheese pizza, it'd be bomb. They do it.
It probably would be good,
They do
actually.
that.
That would be good. That'd be good. All right, so
I'm just processing. I don't know.
all of them so far. All right,
Like
Downing this wine.
number 6 is kind of dumb, but it's salt and pepper on apples, and I don't.
I'd try it. I don't see the point.
I don't
mean,
see the
would
point
try
either.
it.
Yeah.
That I would.
Salt
try.
might bring the sweetness out more, but pepper, why? Why would you want pepper? You want a little zest to it?
If anything, I would do the pepper before I did the salt.
Well,
I feel like it would. I don't know. Season
Yeah.
Whatever.
It'd be a spiced apple.
okay, this one sounds good. Speaking of pizza, honey on pizza.
Yeah.
Hell no.
No, I love honey.
I don't like honey much, but I would try it.
Honey on pizza. The next one's also honey, which I have done before. It's so good. Just dipping fries in honey. Now that's
Oh.
actually really good. That's really
You
good.
can do that at Popeyes when they give you the honey for the biscuits and
Yeah,
stuff.
I do that shit all the time. It's really good. That'd be really
I
good.
could see it.
All right, we halfway through the list. So number 9 is Oreos dipped in orange juice.
That sounds disgusting.
I just thought of tangy. That's what I was trying to understand the balance between sweet and tangy.
You know something though? I feel like it would taste better if it was dipped in Tang. Now that you said
I haven't had
was
Tang
like,
since I was like 10.
Me neither. I don't even know where to find it anymore.
Dang. My grandmama used to
We used to have.
say.
So much
Tang.
Tang.
Oh,
I love it.
my grandma.
You should get some Tang in memory of.
Where
They
do
still
I
sell it on
find
Amazon.
Amazon.
All right, what about this one? Vanilla ice cream with soy sauce.
No.
Nah,
You thought about it for a
was
second,
gross.
JoJo. You was thinking about it.
I did think about it.
You was thinking about it. Okay, what about Funyuns with cream cheese?
Yeah.
That might be okay.
Yeah.
That might be okay.
Onions and cream
That's not a
yeah.
bad combination. Popcorn and ketchup.
Hell no.
I like ketchup, but I would not. I stick to the basics with ketchup. I don't put it on random shit.
No, it goes on what it belongs.
Like some
on.
people put it on eggs, or some people.
I can put it on eggs a little bit. I like it on mac and cheese.
I see. I can't do that.
I like it on mac and cheese. And
I like to.
turkey.
I like to taste the cheese on the mac and cheese.
So good.
I guess it's like when you use like spaghetti sauce with noodles.
Mhm.
It's probably like
Oh yeah, spaghetti
it's
sauce
really
and
good.
noodles.
The tomato in it, and then with the cheese, it's nice.
I'm gonna skip a few of these. Let me go to the one that makes me want to throw up.
Oh.
Fish sticks and custard.
Fish sticks are disgusting to me.
I hate fish sticks.
I like fish sticks.
Would you eat it with custard?
No,
y'all eat fish sticks.
I hate fish sticks.
fish sticks.
Fish dicks?
He-
I said fish sticks. I said fish sticks. But either one I don't want. I don't. Fish don't even have dicks. When they have sex, they rub up against each other.
Not in here.
You seen them? You seen fish having sex when they go like this and they just be rubbing?
Somebody's
to
got
each
a
other.
dick.
They just rub up against each other's gills and shit. That's how they make babies, y'all.
Fish stick.
What about hot dog with jelly?
Wait, is
Yeah,
a turtle?
I'd try it.
Is a turtle a
Yeah.
fish?
A turtle is not a fish.
Okay, because turtles
It's an
have.
amphibian, isn't it?
It's
Like
it's
a
a
frog?
it's what?
So you never seen a turtle dick?
I mean, I've seen turtles have sex and they make that weird noise and
They
their
do-
mouth
they do
open.
make that
They be like,
But then
look
Because
it up first. No, it's
my
hilarious.
My brother has turtles.
So you watch them have sex?
Oh, you saw it live.
Yes, I've seen it live.
I saw it on
Yo.
YouTube.
No, I promise you.
Of
Look
course
it
I did,
up.
but when you're just walking in the room and the fucking turtles are fucking,
It was slow. Yeah.
yes, it is
They're
slow.
slow.
No, they do. It is slow. They
Yeah,
just like
so
to
it's
grind
like-
on each
and
other.
then you hear the noise, so I mean, you're intrigued. Like, what
Yes.
the fuck?
No, it's bad,
No,
yo. Look
it's
on
an
awful
YouTube.
noise.
Look on YouTube at turtle sex. It sounds crazy. At
It
turtle sex
does.
videos, they make the
it's
funniest
really funny.
noise, and their mouth opens up. It is hilarious.
Crazy.
It's
I
hilarious.
ain't never
Not
seen
stop.
no shit like that in my life.
This one reminds me of Section 8, butter and sugar sandwiches.
Oh yeah! Oh my God! You never had that?
I had toast with butter and sugar on
It's
it.
such a regular thing. I've never had
I don't
that.
have regular
Do you
bread.
toast
It's
it first?
good.
Yeah, I would toast it and do it,
Do you
absolutely.
toast it, Johnny?
No, not all
Just
the
bread
time.
and sugar?
I
Put some,
butter
some
and
butter on that bread and put a little sugar on it.
No, I'm fine.
I would do it.
I would toast
I may
it.
have actually
It's
done it, to be
good.
honest with you. I
That I
don't know.
would do.
Yeah.
That I would
What
do
about
that.
grilled cheese and applesauce? I would
I mean,
try that.
It's a lunchbox.
That sounds like a club mix.
But you know, a lot of places they mix applesauce with like steak and
Like
stuff.
pork chops and onion greens. Cheese and apples.
All right, the last one.
Cold meatballs and melted chocolate.
Yeah, I'd try it.
I'm very happy and surprised. Kelsey said she would try most of these items on this
Because they're
list.
foods I like at least know. If you're not saying anything really weird or
So we all agree we wouldn't try fish sticks and custard. That's the
Sticks
one
are
that we all can agree
disgusting.
on.
I would just eat the fish sticks.
You
I
gotta
think I still have nightmares
enunciate
about
that
getting
one.
fed like fish sticks as a child. I hated them.
That is like the child food, isn't it?
It is.
Ugh.
Everybody hates it.
Kid, it was the shit.
Yeah, no.
It's still the
I
shit
hated it.
now as an adult kid.
Yeah, some of these mixes are absolutely crazy, but
Yes. I have nieces and nephews that love and
My
I
dad
make
still
myself
eats
but
some.
my
Fish
thing is
sticks.
fish sticks is not there's not much fish inside of it. It's
No.
mostly like the gooey, nasty shit that's on yeah, it's all filling on with the fried bread around it. Ain't no fish in there.
All filler, no fish.
Yeah.
All stick.
Oh dear.
Well,
So that was that was about 20 random ones, but I do think y'all look it up on Twitter. At least the brown cow one, the milk and the
Or
Coca-Cola. Try it. Let us know what y'all think, cause I ain't trying it, and I want to know what it tastes like. So,
try it.
Kelsey, I'll wait for you or Joni to give that one a shot, and then report back to me and let me
No,
know how it
you will
tastes.
not get me to drink
Not today.
milk. Not ever.
Not ever.
No, it's
So, ladies, are you ready to do a really, really, really fun and good interview?
I need to step out to my car and get my glasses because I can't see shit.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Well, perfect time because we're going to take a quick break. And while we're on the break, while you running out getting your little glasses or whatever, we're going to play
Refill on wine.
and a refill on our wine, absolutely. We are going to play a track from the artist that's here today in the studio, whose name is Zayy, so it's Z-A-Y-Y. Zayy is here, and there's a track that he has called Wasn't There For Me. We're about to hear it right now live on RadioOnFire.com and Out the Box Radio Show.
Nice.
You wasn't there for me. That little bitch scared of me. Tell him what it is, go. You wasn't there for me. You acting scared of me. You still be fucking with my old bitch. Me carefully. Had to stack and cop a new bitch. That little bitch dead to me. I made it fat. This shit just new to me. Talk to me carefully. Yeah, you wasn't there for me. You acting scared of me. You still be fucking with my old bitch. Talk to me carefully. I had to stack and cop a new bitch. That little bitch dead to me. I made it fast. This shit just new to me. Talk to me carefully. Yeah, I gotta go get it, you know. The money done been on the floor. I'm never gonna change on my gang. Fuck it, it's never the same. These niggas, they really be lame. Bitches, they really the same. Put some respect on my name. Yeah, promise I'm making a change. I gotta go get it. I chase every minute. These females only for the weekend. I treat her like Megan and give her that good. She only here for the treatment. Then she gon' hit me. I don't want no baby. She call me little baby. She fiendin'. I swear I done did it. I did it again. It's like the rings keep repeating. Yeah, I'm about to blow. Have 'em running Julio. Yeah, they only hit my line when I'm in the studio. Can't be fucking with these niggas, man. These niggas with the bros. You know how that shit gon' go. Hold up, they don't really know. You ain't sco, you wasn't there for me. You acting scared of me. You still be fucking with my old bitch. Talk to me carefully. I had to stack and cop a new bitch. That little bitch dead to me. I made it fat. This shit just new to me. Talk to me carefully. Yeah, you wasn't there for me. You acting scared of me. You still be fucking with my old bitch. Talk to me carefully. I had to stack and cop a new bitch. That little bitch dead to me. I made it fat. This shit just new to me. Talk to me carefully. I'm copping them digits. I'm all in the feeling. She gave me a ticket, man, fuck it, I'm dipping. If she wasn't with it, the murder was timid. The baby was hers, and I wasn't in it. You know I'ma finish, I don't know the minutes. I know I'm in charge, cause I'm a lieutenant. She think that she winning, it's just the beginning. The city was hers, but fuck it, I'm switching. You never had love for me, it's like you put drugs in me. You only pull up on the scene when you want me. You can't be the one for me. That nigga you with, he don't even glare at me. That little nigga scared of me. I told that little nigga to pull up the bed to see. That little nigga fed of me, yeah. You wasn't there for me. Ha, that little bitch scared of me. She scared of me. That little bitch scared of me. Yeah, yeah. You wasn't there for me. You acting scared of me. You still be fucking with my old bitch. Talk to me carefully. I had to stack and cop a new bitch. That little bitch dead to me. I made it fast. This shit just new me. To me carefully. Yeah, you wasn't there for me. You acting scared of me. You still be fucking with my old bitch. Talk to me carefully. I had to stack and cop a new bitch. That little bitch dead to me. I made it fast. This shit just new to me. To me carefully. Yeah. Exclusive.
Me?
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody.
Right.
So y'all just heard Exclusive Zayy, who's in the studio right now at the table with us. Now that's Zayy spelled Z-A-Y-Y. That's two Y's, right? Two Y's. That was your track. Talk about your track real quick.
Well, basically, it was just trying to get. Basically, it was just trying to show more people like my music and getting out more. Basically, I was just letting everybody know that you don't need nobody. You can do it on your own, and you got to strive to win because everybody out here is looking to be better than you. But for me, I just want to make everybody more and more knowing my music and getting everybody there to be exactly where they need to be. If I make it, everybody makes it.
Which is good. That's motivation in itself.
Everybody, as in me too.
Yes, ma'am. If you with me, you're with me.
Ride or die, girl.
So, it's Z-A-Y-Y.
Yeah, Z-A-Y-Y.
So, like, why the Y-Y? Like,
because most artists, there's some artists out here like Young Zay. It's a lot of Zays. You feel me? They put one Y or one E. So I just put two Ys. I spell it with one Y, but I just decided to put two Ys.
Set yourself apart.
That's what. Yeah, so that's what sets it apart.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Got you. How long have you been doing this?
I say about 3 years now, 4 years.
What made you get into it to begin with?
Well, the first artist that I was with that made a song with was when I was 17. His name was Soji Q Smooth. And he was just telling me, like, basically, bro, you have the voice for it, do your music. And I just sat there and he just asked me one day when we was in the studio if I wanted to get on this song. And we made this really good song, and it just started going out places, getting on different radio shows. And it just made me strive more because I was playing basketball in high school. But as I started to get to that age where basketball wasn't just for me anymore, music was like everywhere in my thoughts. So I just had to do that.
Well, were you doing music when you was playing basketball? Like, were you writing lyrics and stuff? And
yeah, I was doing that every day.
Okay, well, that's what's up.
I guess music just took over me and basketball just faded.
Right.
So is it like, because you know how some rappers are like, you know, it started off as like poetry and then I put music to it. Has it always just been music, or did it start off as something else?
I always wrote rhymes, or everybody sings in the shower. You feel me? So I just sang. You feel me?
I know
sing
I do.
more.
That's the best place to do it.
I just kept rapping and singing, and it just put up to my brain.
You sing now? You can sing?
Yeah, I sing.
What do you like more though?
Nice.
What do you like more?
I mean,
because I've only heard a few. I only heard like 1 or 2 songs where you're singing in it so far.
I try to mix it. I got this new track coming. It's talking about Can You Ride? It's gonna be coming out actually in a week or 2.
Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be a really good banger.
So that when you're singing it and rapping, or just singing?
Nah, just straight singing.
Oh shoot.
What's that song about?
I try to keep it for the females. You feel me? Keep it. Try to keep it. Try to push it out. You feel me?
Can
Get the
you
females
ride?
as much. Can I? I guess they would have to figure it out. They have to do the question for itself to answer the question on its own.
So what would you say, like, as far as being in the industry and an artist, what is the hardest challenge that you've faced so far being an artist? Because you're young. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't even put you on blast, but you are young.
I'm definitely.
And the young artists have a lot of aspirations and goals, but you also face a lot of challenges along the way. So what are some of those that you have faced?
Getting my music out and for everybody to listen to it. Not everybody's gonna listen to your music. That's why I try to put it at least on every platform. I try to get everybody to go on my SoundCloud, listen to it more, because there's a lot of people that will hate and will try to attack you. That's why, I mean, my grandma tell me every day, your enemy is your worst person. Mm-hmm. But like if you want your music to get out there, you definitely want to keep striving and doing better and better every single day, because they will try to attack you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And they're your footstool. Mm-hmm. And the more footstools you got, the higher you can climb.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that one.
I do too, actually. I never heard that before. I'm start using that.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that. Write it down.
That's the wine talking.
Are you
That was
hating?
good.
Oh,
That's the wine talking.
thank you. So if you could collaborate with any artist,
Any artist.
it could.
They already know who I'm gonna pick.
I
That was
don't
easy.
know. Who you gonna say?
Chris Brown.
I was about to say Chris Breezy.
Really?
Oh.
I love me some Chris Brown.
Chris Brown, or I'm gonna go with A Boogie.
Okay.
But Chris Brown's been my artist since I was younger. You feel
Right.
me?
Do you
He's
dance
actually the
too?
reason why I'm not like got my I started out dancing actually.
Ah,
Yeah, I won a contest when I was younger.
Well, let's
it
see
was
some
really
moves,
dancing.
right?
Just a little something
Yeah,
for the
but-
ladies.
For the ladies.
Yeah, right here.
Hey, keep it natural. Keep it natural. But yeah, Chris Brown, that was definitely one of my artists.
Okay.
And he basically, I always wanted to sing around the type of melody he had. So, and he had that key that every other artist
Right.
always wanted or didn't have in their videos. You feel me? He tried it different stuff. And yeah, a lot of people definitely wanted to be Chris Brown. That was one of my idols. And I like Michael Jackson too.
Oh
Right.
yes.
Love Michael
Oh my
Jackson.
God, are you so angry at what they doing?
Yeah, that's
right
terrible.
now.
Because,
Like I just want to fight.
yeah, that's terrible. That man, if he was alive right now, you know how many people would that
Right.
that would have changed. Definitely would have changed.
That's
He would have had way
horrible.
more.
I think it makes it way worse that he's just not here. Like you can't,
Right.
you can't say anything about it. You
Yeah.
can't defend yourself. Wild.
It's
I
terrible.
don't even want to think about
But
it.
anyway,
Just get so
so
upset.
if you could do anything other than music at this point, what would your dream job be?
Oh, acting.
Acting.
Yes.
Have you tried that?
Yes, I have. I
You
actually moved to Atlanta to better myself, to
Right.
get out the situations that I was in, because there was a lot of stuff going on in my town, and I just had to get out. And Atlanta was more for music and acting.
Right.
There's a lot of more opportunities out there. So
They always
when
say
I got
it's
out
like
there,
the New
because
York kind of-
my aunt, she used to model and she did the movies for BET and stuff
Right.
like that.
Oh, nice.
So she helped me, she strived me. She even made me go to the library sometimes, read books.
Right.
Because there's a lot of them stuff in them books that you can put in your lyrics. And I didn't know that until
Right.
I got to that age, you feel me? But,
So when did you move back here then? When did you move back to this area?
I say about maybe, it's probably been a year now.
Oh, okay.
Probably been a year.
And
I
how's
moved.
that move been?
It's
Do you
been,
like Atlanta better?
Yes, definitely like Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta's
better.
definitely
I
nice.
actually
I still
wanted to
haven't
leave
been.
Atlanta because in Hagerstown I had more friends, and it looked like everybody was going to parties and stuff, and I was missing out. So I
Right.
wanted to go back. And my aunt was just telling me basically like, it's not about the parties. The parties will always be there, and when
True.
you go back, you're gonna see the same thing. Everybody's doing the same thing.
Right.
So when I got there, I realized that, and I called my aunt every single day after and was like, I want to come
Right.
back. I want to come back.
Yeah, I mean, because first of all, let's even measure the parties up against Hagerstown and
Yes.
Atlanta. I mean, honestly, you weren't missing anything. Like,
Yeah.
Which
you
is
were
true.
tripping.
The grass
I
is always
was.
greener. Always greener.
But yeah, Atlanta is nice. I always said that I could never live in Atlanta. Well, no. I had an opportunity to go to Atlanta for college, and I was like, yeah, I failed out.
That's
I
where I was
just
going to
never-
for college.
Like
Atlanta.
partying,
That's
it's
where I
a
wanted
party
to, go.
city.
I've always wanted to live in Atlanta. Always.
Some nice
It's
parts
cheap
in
to
Atlanta.
buy a good ass house. It's mad cheap.
For
Yeah.
now.
Well, that's when I
if
want to
you
get
go
my
on
house
them
now.
back spots, the
I
pay
would,
is
pro-
crazy
I
out
would
there.
probably live out on the outskirts. I probably would live like maybe 20 miles outside of Atlanta.
I thought about doing
You
Atlanta
could be a
instead of.
housewife.
I could be a Portia.
Producer.
I would though. I would hit them up.
You would definitely do like a good ass job being a producer on like the Housewives show?
I know the producer of the one for Dallas and Jersey, and Potomac actually,
Oh,
because it's the same person, same,
okay.
yeah, same people.
nice.
So I definitely thought about that before.
That would be a fun job.
I worked on set for the Potomac Housewives
What?
before.
I think you told me that.
I did it twice. Yeah.
Were you on the season that the hair doc was doing? What's her name? Say
Yeah. First of all, Karen,
yes.
that old ass bitch.
Ooh.
Let me say something. The Housewives of Potomac. I don't even know why the hell they brought Potomac back. They tried DC for like one of the first few seasons of Housewives
Yeah,
in
that was
general,
a flop.
and that flopped quickly.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yes.
Dang, I didn't even know they did it.
Yes, that was like one of the first.
Irrelevant.
That was like one of the first seasons they brought out when they started the Housewives franchise. Was DC, and it did so. It was like congressmen and people in the government,
Oh, that's
and
too-
their
you
and it
can't
was
do that.
so dumb and dry and boring. They weren't fighting. There was no arguing. There was no nothing. That's what reality TV is about. When you watch reality TV, you want to see that shit. So they didn't have none of that. But Potomac, they brought back. For those of you who watch it, like what 3-4 years ago, the new season's about to start in a month. But it's not. It's try again, Bravo. Try again.
But see, no, you started it. We'll talk later because we supposed to be talking to this man.
We
Did
are.
he say that bitch, Karen? I want to know why she's a bitch.
And we all want to know.
We're
more.
interviewing Zay right now,
You
so we're gonna
right.
get back into our interview.
Later. We'll hold it.
Talk about that wrinkly face hoe. Go ahead, JoJo. Go ahead, JoJo.
Whoa.
Miss Hugo.
So, as an artist, what do you love most about just performing live? Where do you? I have a feeling I know what you're gonna say, but just say it.
You get to meet a lot of new people performing live, and
I was wrong.
the girls, definitely the girls.
That's right.
It's definitely the girls.
Was that what you was thinking?
No,
Oh, what was you
I
thinking?
was
What was you
like
thinking?
the energy of the crowd.
Yeah, the energy of
I
the
was
crowd
thinking you were
too.
gonna say the
Definitely the
girls.
energy of the
Ease
crowd.
Yeah.
Is that the
But-
secondary one, the energy? A little after?
You gotta bring energy in any time you perform. If you don't bring energy, people is not gonna come up to the stage even to
Right.
watch you. You have to have that energy.
Right.
And your sound just has to be. You have to have that sound for everybody that wants. That's how you get your music. They're gonna keep coming to see your music.
Right.
Keep coming to your shows. Definitely gotta have that energy. That's a big key in performing.
Where have you been able to perform?
I
Like
perf-
around here?
I performed in Hagerstown. I just recently moved down here, like maybe 4 months ago, maybe.
Okay.
Wait, to where?
Essex.
Oh, in Essex.
Yeah.
I was looking at a house out there.
Yeah.
In Essex. That's a nice
I just
area.
moved down here. But yeah, I performed in Hagerstown, Philly. I performed in Atlanta. A lot of spots in Atlanta.
Right.
My first show was actually in Atlanta for one of the big promoters. His name's Certified Dream. Yeah, he actually brought me out there. It was kind of a good experience. It was bad vibes because people didn't know my music at first. But once I started doing shows all around Atlanta, people started sharing.
Right.
More people started coming to my shows. So yeah, it was.
But I mean,
really
what do
good.
you do in that scenario when a lot of artists face that actually when you don't know the crowd? You know what I mean? When you're going to perform live, you don't know that geographic area, what they're going to like or dislike. So how do you mentally prepare yourself for not even caring about that and just doing your best?
Well, I practiced so much before. I even practiced like with a microphone at my house so that I know that when I get on the stage, I don't stutter. I don't, and I bring the energy. I even come off the stage, try to give people the best thought that they have of me. Feel me? Because people base yourself off your first look and your first instant. So however you come, people might think you got that energy. You might not have that energy.
So, like, do you perform off of a track, or do you have like a live band?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Say it again.
When you perform, do you use a track, or do you have like a live band, or like what's your feel?
Or you just use the beat with.
I just find a beat. If I feel the beat, I go for more of the people that I look up to. Like if I think Chris Brown has nice music, so I look up for Chris Brown beats or something. Like, you don't really get to pay for your beats. Like I started off YouTube beats, but you don't really get to pay for your beats like until you make it. You feel me? Then more people want to send you their music, and more people want to give you beats that you can go off on your own. So I always look up A Boogie beats or Chris Brown beats because they have that melody and that flow, like the flow that I want.
Right.
and I just bass
So
go
the
off
songs that you use like in performance though, are they recorded beats? I think that's recorded beats, or
Yes.
do you have a band that goes with you? So it's
No,
just recorded
it's a recorded
they're
beats. Unless I have a feature with like another person,
Right.
then
Okay.
he'll do the song
Yeah.
with me, and I let them know like I have a show coming up. I need y'all to come, and you get on the stage with me.
I don't know. For me, it's something about a live band.
Makes a difference.
Maybe
That's
It makes a
always the
difference.
dream.
No,
though.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
No, I mean, I feel the
it's
same
being
way, but maybe
older.
we
I
both.
think it's just. I think it adds to the.
It does.
It does. It
It
does.
does.
The whole experience, whether it's hip hop, R&B, whatever, like a live band just always, it just brings a different element. I feel.
It does.
But
So,
there's so much more to pay attention to because there's so many
Plus-
more like people listen to. Because the musicians, if you're a drummer, shout out to Chris. If you are, whatever you do, a guitarist, whatever the case may be, like you're on stage too, and if you fuck up, you fucking up everything. So
Yeah. And I think that helps a lot of people with not being on the stage by themselves, because
Right.
once you have a lot of people around, it's like you're up there, you're not up there by yourself.
right.
Everybody's giving that energy and everything.
So what is one goal that you have as far as being a musician, a music artist? What is one goal that you're hoping to achieve? Because it's early 2019, it's only March.
Right.
You still
Just
got
starting.
all these months to go. What are you looking forward to doing this year?
I want to achieve, hopefully make it, and I go back to my town and make my town better, because my town's going through a lot right now. Like,
Right.
they're killing each other. People like backstabbing people and their friends. I want to make
Right.
the town better, and my town is small. You feel me?
Right.
So, whatever I can do to make it better, more for my audience, because if everybody comes together, there's might be a set from one person and another set
Right.
that they make the best music, and if they just come together, the town could be great. It's just people just don't think about that. People think for themselves, and
People
kills.
selfish.
It kills.
People are selfish.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna flip it a little bit. We talked about well, that's why you're here to talk about your music career. But I am excited to talk about this because I love television, I love film, producing, acting, you name it. So I'm excited to get into this, as well as all of us right here are, because we're all in the entertainment business.
Yes.
Now you appeared on a hit TV show, which is Fox's Star.
Yes.
So you were on Star. Tell us about that experience that you had, that opportunity.
Star was really great. I wanted to be in it so bad, and I wanted to meet Keke Palmer so bad.
Right.
So bad.
Keke Palmer.
Everybody loves Keke.
She's
Palmer.
so great.
Yeah, she is. But
She's funny.
So what role did you play in that episode that you was
I
in?
was a Titan, I was the judge, and they had a performance, and I got to see Luke James and Alex. They actually got together in that scene, or whatever,
Okay.
made a song, and I got to sit right behind Queen Latifah and
that's
Diddy's
my
son.
Oh, nice.
I think his
Quincy.
name Quincy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Quincy,
I
yeah.
sat behind him, and the dude from House of Pain.
Oh yeah.
He was in there.
So you talking about the season that was just on, or the one that was the year
season,
before?
It was the season before that.
Okay, yeah.
I was trying to go back for the season coming up, but I wasn't in Atlanta at the time, so.
Is that where they filmed it at, Atlanta?
Yeah, they
Okay.
filmed it in Duluth.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really good. They had food. You had food. You was getting your checks.
They took care of you.
Yes, but they put makeup on you and everything. I mean,
Well,
like,
yeah,
you had
they
to.
got to
you have
do
to
that
have makeup.
because on
So,
camera it makes a difference.
It does.
It's
I'm
really
telling you.
good. But
Yeah.
you gotta have like a good facial and like.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta have the right scene for it. Like,
Right.
they'll keep cameraing it over and over again. If they see somebody lackadaisical or
Right.
not doing, they'll go over and tell you. Like, but yeah,
Right.
like I was a Titan and I got picked by the director to actually sit behind them because I
Right.
went through an agent called Central Casting.
Oh yes, I know
Yeah,
them.
Central Casting, they helped me. I was
Yeah.
I was in the background, but I wasn't gonna be like up front until I
Right.
took my picture, and they kept asking me, "Would I mind doing nudity?" Or
Right.
and I told them I really didn't care because I don't have no shame in my body.
Oh my
Yeah.
lord.
But like,
Wait, but in Star though?
no, like I guess.
Oh, you
just
mean in
for,
general?
Like, any-
You
Oh, I was gonna say.
Yes, right?
And
I
I
thought
got-
you meant for that
Babes,
production
yeah.
Star. I was like, in Star you do
No,
nudity?
no.
I got you. I was like, who was you fucking? I mean, damn.
Maybe you see Ryan. I think Ryan Destiny is absolutely gorgeous.
Who?
Did you?
Oh, Ryan,
I don't know
yeah.
who
I
that
think the
is.
sister,
Ryan
the other
is.
sister Star, she's pretty, but Simone, she was beautiful. That
Yeah.
day. She was
Who's some?
definitely-
Wait,
That's
I
the
don't.
other
I'm
girl.
sorry, I don't watch. Star.
I don't know.
I love Star.
What is Ryan Destiny's name?
On Star?
Alexandra.
Alex.
Alex.
I thought it was
Yeah, they
really
call her
She
cute.
Alex.
is gorgeous.
She is
Yeah,
gorgeous.
she
I
is
like her,
definitely
and her voice
gorgeous.
is nice.
Yes, it definitely is.
I watched that. You know, the first season I didn't watch it because I was all on Empire at that time, and I was like, "Fuck Star." It's the same director, whatever. I was like, "Nah, I'm sticking to one show." But then after I watched Star, I actually like Star more than Empire. It's a lot. It's a much better show.
I don't watch either one.
It's a much better show.
I don't either.
So did you get a chance to meet the cast after y'all was done filming?
Yes, I took pictures with. Well, actually, you wasn't really supposed to take pictures, but Luke James and Star and all them was like sitting right next to me.
Right.
So I said, why not?
You
And
got to
I
take
had-
that opportunity,
yes,
right?
I took a picture, and Luke James actually told me something. If I want to achieve better, I have to strive on my own.
Right.
You got to give up everything that you want to do, and you have to do it. You got to go out there and do it on your own.
So how's that been for you? Because you are pretty young. Like, there's a lot that you do miss out on. How do you handle that? Because I know even for me it's hard, and I'm only a couple of years older than you, but like it's still tough to turn around and like see friends going out and being like, I gotta work the next day.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, how's that go for you?
It really is bad. I mean, but if you want to make it, you got to cut off everything.
Yeah.
There's going to be a time where you make it or you get famous and your circle gets smaller and smaller and smaller.
Right.
That's why I only hang out with my two friends that I have now, which is the dude I just made a song with, J-So, and my homeboy Cisco.
Are these your friends here?
Yes, these is my friend
And
I
these
met
two.
in Baltimore.
Oh,
That's
so you
Trav.
guys are from Baltimore.
Well, New York.
Oh, you're from
Oh, okay.
VA Beach. I went to
Damn.
Hampton University. My mama is from the Tidewater area, so I know. I know. And you from where?
New York originally.
Are you from
Oh,
New York? I
what
used to
part?
live in New York. I lived in Queens.
Oh, I did too.
Yeah.
I feel like we talked.
I did too, actually, for a year.
Yeah.
In Queens.
I lived in Queens.
You
Yeah.
lived in
We all
for a
lived in
year?
Queens.
What year was
You lived
it?
in Queens
This
for
was
a year?
this was.
What? I never knew that.
Hell yeah.
What year were you guys there?
I lived there in 2000.
I was there in
2009.
2009.
2000.
Oh.
You was a motherfucker.
No, I'm serious.
You was a goddamn lie.
You was there in 2009.
I was in 2009, yes.
Were you guys?
You actually do look like
Dang.
that.
Meghan Markle,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Who
is that
else
her in
you
that
look like?
picture?
Who
Is
else
that
you look like?
that picture
He
that's
looks
on?
like a lot of people.
What's the character on that radio that y'all just did the logo on? She
Oh, that
actually-
was me.
Yeah, that definitely looks just exactly like
Wait a minute. I'm confused.
that logo.
The poster that you guys posted for tonight, right?
My picture?
Oh,
No.
me.
Oh.
Of her. Girl.
Yeah, you look like Meghan
kinda
Markle.
look
She
now.
said, "Don't take the spotlight from me."
She looks like Stacey Dash too.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got a few
There's a
people.
lot of
Who else you get, Kelsey?
You know something? No, I got a story for you guys. I was sitting in Starbucks minding my own business, working. Then this guy sits and coughs to me and kind of waves a little bit. I have headphones in. He's drinking his tea, whatever. And I'm like, oh, yes? And he goes, sorry, you know who you, then he asked me if I'm a golfer, and he tells me that I look like I'm wearing golf clothing.
golfer.
I was wearing like a hoodie and leggings, and I was like,
That's a lie. You could have came
all
up with
right,
anything.
whatever.
It's a line.
It was
Right.
an old
It was.
white man
Yeah, I was
who
gonna
was
say.
probably
You look like
like
a golfer.
63.
The fuck?
Wait, like, anyway. And then he goes, hey, you know who you look like? And I was like, who? Just waiting for it. And he goes, promise you won't get offended, though, because she's kind of crazy, but, like, she is absolutely beautiful, and, like, da-da-da. And I thought he was going to say Stacey Dash.
That's
Because
what I
people
was
have been,
thinking.
like,
Because she's crazy.
using that as, like, a forward now.
That's what I
like,
thought when I first
disclaimer,
came in here.
it's going to be Stacey Dash. She's going to be crazy. And I was like, oh, who is it? And he goes, what the hell was her name? Oh, it was some woman. I can't think of her name, but there was a woman that murdered her boyfriend. She stabbed him 27 times and is in jail, and it was her. And I was like,
27 times.
I don't
You
know.
have her eyes.
Damn. She
What?
I guess, crazy eyes. I was like,
must have something
and I
against
looked
her.
it up, and I was like, I mean, I guess that's
So he
fine,
must have
but
been
like,
turned on by that.
it's bold as hell to turn around first off and talk to me if you think I look like her.
I don't know.
Like a
who
murderer?
I can't think of her name.
that was. You know who that was?
He probably wanted you to
I'm
stab
Googling
him a
it
few
again.
times. You know, like,
27.
It was
crazy.
so weird, and that
27.
was like, I've been told I look like a lot of people, but that was the first time I've ever gotten
A murderer? First of all, you can't stop after like the 5th or 6th time.
Oh, yeah.
By then, you know they
Who
gone.
was that?
The
Let me
hell,
see.
27 times?
It might not be 20. I'll Google it and I'll
Oh, were you-
get back to you.
were
I'll-
Were you exaggerating?
Jody,
He must have cheated or something.
Aaron?
Jody Arias.
Jody Arias.
Yes.
Let me see a
Let me
picture.
look
He
it
must
up.
have cheated or
You
something.
find
I
out
don't know.
right.
Probably.
27 times.
Jesus.
He was doing some serious cheating.
It's a boyfriend.
Who
It
you?
was her, her boyfriend.
Everybody has a. I don't. No, I don't see that.
I mean, I
Let me
was
see.
like,
Let me
okay.
see her.
But also, this is so
He was
like,
old, so he
it's
must have watched something about it recently. Like, why would that pop in?
it's an obscure like kind of person that
Oh,
doesn't
my.
like it's enough to
I have
maybe
to see
be
what
like,
your
okay,
hair
like
down, though.
my hair wasn't down. I had a hat on.
Well, if they ever decide to
I don't
do
even.
a lifetime,
You don't even have
That I
shade.
could do. I could do the Lifetime
There
movie,
you
but
go.
like that was.
Yep. Cheers.
I was like, okay, dude.
Did you give him your number after that?
No, his friend sat down next to him and was like, hey, I made it. Sorry I was late. And I was like, oh, thank God. I was obviously working.
Kelsey,
Like,
you about to be over in Los Angeles. You need you a sugar daddy.
Yes.
that's
where
what
I
I
wanna
should have
move.
done.
Should have did that.
That's where I want to move.
He
Los
could've paid for your
Angeles, Cali.
flight.
You
That's
want to move
exact-
to, have you been?
Never ever
Oh,
been.
You gotta
gonna
take a
love
trip.
it.
I want
you
to go
would
there.
definitely
That's where I'm
love
going to
LA.
move when I go
No,
up.
see, the
That's where I'm
thing
going.
with LA, I will tell you this now. Do not move unless you have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
There's no people show up there every day for no reason.
Which is
And they
true.
have no business being there,
Which
and they
is
waste
true.
their money. They waste their time. They spend like years waiting
true.
tables. Oh, I'm gonna make my big break. Go out when you have a plan, when you have your money, when you're gonna go out, find your agent out there or
Right.
sign there, whatever it is. Don't
You
go
know what
without
they
a plan.
call Hollywood Boulevard?
Take your time.
Nah.
The Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of homeless.
Which is very
people.
true.
It is.
I have never seen more homeless people than I've seen in California.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's absolutely
And-
heartbreaking.
Isn't like San Francisco one of like the top 3 places
Well,
that
you know-
have the most number of homeless people?
You know, though, like the government sent them there, though. Like back in, I don't remember what decade it was. My dad was telling me about
I
this.
know
It might have
that.
been the 60s, maybe even further back. But because it was warmer, they paid for homeless people to get on a train to San Francisco, telling them that it would be better, and it wasn't.
Oh, that's.
And then there was
horrible.
such an
That
influx
sucks.
of them that the drugs escalated. Yeah. So they
That
don't
was nice.
to clear
Okay,
out the like
Diamond.
New York and stuff where they like it's cold
Oh, that was nice of them.
in theory, but
They can take some of the ones here.
there's none here
Wait a
compared to LA. None.
Yeah.
I can.
Where's the LA?
Oh, I can
Hell
walk
yeah.
around here day or night, and it's totally
Hell
fine.
yeah.
That's how
But you want to know something?
It's
I don't
bad.
think this is
It's
cute.
bad.
Okay, my dream is of course to make it as well. But let me tell you something. My story will not be one that I slept in my car. I just read Idris Elba was like, I slept in my van for.
Who talking like that?
Idris Elba has.
Bring back my goat. Oh,
Idris
you talking-
Elba.
Carry it back.
Carry it back.
I slept in my van. I don't want.
I know some people that slept in a
I'm
whole
not
bunch of
sleeping
people.
in no van
that
and
slept in
then.
a car.
No,
I've done it for fun.
I've only done
No.
one bad thing in my life.
I'm not doing
Wait,
that.
At a
what?
rest stop, I've done
Like that
at a rest
anyway.
stop.
I'm not doing
Anything
that.
like
I'm not
that.
doing-
You
that's
talking about
not
in your
gonna
car?
be me.
No,
I have a
tried to. I went to a
No.
party and my mom locks the door early, and it was hard for me to get in.
Oh.
And there was so many people going to this party, like I wanted to go so bad,
Uh-huh.
and I stayed out to like maybe 6, 7.
You wasn't getting back in
and
that
I
house.
wasn't getting back in, so my only option
Wasn't
was
getting back
to
in.
walk around, and it was so
Uh-huh.
cold outside. It was like my only option was to go to McDonald's and sit inside.
Oh shit.
Or walk
That's
around.
really nice. Like okay, like sleeping,
McDonald's.
but actually living in your car.
Yeah, that's different.
No,
Because
I agree.
I don't ever want to do that. I don't want to do that.
I think the difference
have a
though is
plan.
like this day and age, you can literally make money off of your phone. So there's literally no reason for anybody to sleep in their car if you have a phone that's being kind of paid. Could have Ubered. Could have done Postmates. You could have done DoorDash. You could have done Fiverr. You could have like
Could have worked on the corner of
Hello.
7-Eleven. Hello.
yeah. Idris Elba, hell yes.
Oh yes.
I would
just
be
fine.
I would
All
be
you
a
gotta do
prostitute
is
in a
just
heartbeat.
stand.
Yeah.
And
Somebody would pay him.
Somebody pay
All
his
my
ass.
money. Here, just take it. Whatever you want, you can have
Just
it.
have it. So Zay, like when it comes, cause you did star,
Yeah.
but like when it comes to being on television, if that's something that interests you, are you looking to get more into television or film as far as scripted acting or?
I want to get more into movies.
Okay,
I
so
would
more
say.
film.
Or
My man.
television.
Okay.
Anything. Anything that can better my life. But I would definitely want to do movies. That was one of my big keys. I actually had an agent. Well, I had a little agent in Atlanta. But in Hagerstown, I met this dude named Gregory Ward, and he wanted me to do a theater in D.C. But, like, he actually told me some key things that I needed to do, like
Right.
to not let anyone take advantage of me, things of a business. And he almost calls me every day and tries to talk to me and see how much I do and what I'm doing to better myself.
Well, that's good.
But I definitely want to do movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good look.
So much fun.
Like a 5-year plan, like what would you like to accomplish? Because it seems like you want to have
5-year
your hands in like a
plans.
bunch of different things, which is cool.
Oh, move closer.
5-year thing. I'm gonna have to say, getting my family out is one of the big keys. Making sure everybody around me is good.
Right.
Thank you.
Hopefully striving making more movies. I definitely want to meet my biggest star in one of the movies. I love Megan Good. I love.
Oh my gosh, Megan Good has always been my favorite.
I love
You know,
her.
for a long
I would
time,
meet
her
her.
and I had a issue in my head.
In your
I,
head.
yeah, in my head, like her and I were not friends.
Was she dating
What'd she
somebody
do?
you liked?
Yes.
Who?
Knew it.
I had the biggest crush on. Do y'all remember on the Disney Channel, the famous Jet Jackson?
Oh,
Lee
hell
Thompson
yeah.
Young.
Yeah.
God rest his soul.
Right.
I didn't know he died.
Yeah, he committed suicide.
Oh, man.
I wanted to be on Disney.
This is a
for
weird
long-
day.
When I was younger,
Same.
but I had tattoos. You feel me? And I knew it's gonna be kind of hard to get on stuff like
How
that.
long?
With
How
long
old were you
sleeve.
when you had
It's
your
not that
tattoos?
bad. If you think of it. It's
When
not
I
that
first
bad.
got my, I was 17 when I got my first one, and I wanted to do it, but I know like they put makeup and stuff.
Yeah,
They
they'll
could
put
probably
makeup
do
on you.
that.
Nowadays, you're
yeah.
fine. You're fine. Back in the
But-
day, maybe it was an issue.
I never found like any like agents really to help me with getting into Disney and stuff.
Right.
Because I always wanted a speaking role. I know I could do it. I know I could do it.
Right.
It was just Disney was just that
It's
key.
so hard breaking that Disney.
That and Nickelodeon.
It's a
kid
world,
shows.
though, within
Yeah.
itself because
It's
the things
hard.
that go on there
Mm-hmm.
within that own corporation as it's
In the
like
studio, yeah.
as itself, like it's not about like getting into Disney. It's about being somebody worthy of like just being seen on television and then being
Right.
the appropriate age group and then having the parents to back you.
Right.
Like it's a weird. They literally have like 12-year-olds now. The kids on Disney right now are so young.
Yeah, they are.
They are so young.
But it's Nickelodeon too. Now,
Nickelodeon's super
I
young,
know this one guy who's done directing for 2 Nickelodeon shows, and he was telling me, it's first of all, it's hard. You have to either know, and people don't believe that's true, but you either have to know somebody in that situation, or you have to be out in LA and have one of the top-notch agents to be able to get on Nickelodeon or Disney. It's very hard, and I don't know why they're so picky.
Or
The
be
last-
willing to be a part of the Me Too movement, but don't open your mouth.
Right.
Right.
I mean,
I think though, honestly, like what happened is like they had what it was though with Nickelodeon because I worked at this. I think I've said this before, but like I worked at this YouTube company called Awesomeness, and now they started doing movies and stuff. But who was their casting director when I was there was the woman that casted all of the 90s Nickelodeon shows.
Oh, remember all that?
So
Ugh.
that's what happened was this woman walked in, kind of played God, made all these amazing shows that killed it. And then they were like, okay, we have to figure out like how to keep this up. And like
Right.
the standards were, she just found kids being kids. Like all that was literally
Right.
kids.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, you know they bring it back, by the way.
Oh,
Just so you know.
yes.
They're bringing it back.
Wow, I'm excited. There's a lot of things they're bringing back.
That was our show.
not mine.
So good.
We both lived
What?
in Queens at the same time. I'm still upset about that shit. I'm gonna bring that
What
back
part of
after
Queens
the
were
show.
you guys in?
I lived in
Nice,
Rosedale.
I lived in Jamaica.
That was the.
I lived in Jamaica.
Did you?
Yes.
I went to
lived
St.
down the
John's.
street.
Did you?
I lived on off of 160.
I could walk
What?
across the street, and the Long Island Railroad was right there.
Was it? You know, I
My
never-
first
I never
apartment
went to
was
Long
like a
Island.
basement apartment and it had mice.
I always want to
It
go.
was like
It was
I
Queens
rented
for me.
a room
That was Queens.
in a house.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to derail us. I miss New York.
Me too.
I
miss
was
New
there a
York.
couple weeks ago.
Were you?
Yeah.
We need to take a trip.
I've been
there.
in New York
should
once
go to
with
New
my
York.
my dad. He's from New York.
What
so,
part?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Where?
I worked
That's
in
nice.
And I went out of
Brooklyn's nice.
I went out of the
So did I.
stations
They
in
do
a
that
Chinese bus. I think it's called a Chinese bus.
Oh my
I went
God.
out and played
The
basketball.
Chinatown
Record.
bus?
Yeah. That bus is pretty. Get you where you need to go.
Yes, I don't know what
But
the hell
the
do.
drivers are insane on that bus. They
They
do
are.
not play no games.
They don't.
One person kicked this girl off the bus when I went up to New York from DC.
Oh, I've seen that a
She
couple
was,
times
she
in
was
Baltimore.
causing a problem. Yeah, she was causing a problem. So he kicked her off and did not give her bags either. That was underneath the bus. So she got left behind on the side of the damn thing with no
Oh,
bags.
that's
I wouldn't have
theft.
gotten off.
I
They
said,
called-
hi.
Call the police
Hi.
on me. You gonna give me my shit?
So you're right, because you don't know what you got in that bag.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So Zay, when it comes to like music, right? And you seem like, I should say, because I know you from talking to you before the interview and then having you here tonight. You seem like a real genuine dude. You seem like you have your head on your shoulders the right way. So when it comes to giving suggestions or feedback to those who are viewing, who are interested, or who are currently in the music industry, what would be your feedback or suggestions to them to get started if they're interested in getting started?
To getting started in their music?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would definitely tell them save as many friends as you can. Make your work every day at home. Notes, write your notes every day. Think of music every day. If you go to the gym, I don't care if you're at school, save some time, write some notes, or even save some beats for later. You feel me?
Right.
I'm also going to tell them stay aggressive, definitely stay aggressive. Push for more success.
Mm-hmm.
Look at your best artists and think of what your artist has accomplished. Look at biographies. Look at stuff that other artists already done. It'll tell you in the internet. Look it up and tell them what they went through. You might have the same lifestyle. It might push you for more and more to become famous. I mean, not everybody becomes famous. It takes a long time.
Hell
It
yeah, it
definitely
does.
takes a long time. And I put every money that I have into my music. I put every money that I have into my music.
I have a question. Y'all probably know where I'm going.
gosh.
Have you ever heard of Rico Love?
Rico Love. Nah, I never heard of it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
Maybe if I
haven't
heard
either.
of something.
I'm not gonna lie.
okay, so if you ever hear a song and you hear the tagline,
Turn the lights off.
turn the lights on.
And songs nowadays, yeah. Turn the lights off.
What's that new song?
I only know
What's
that song
City
by
Girl?
Rihanna when she says that. Or that's Beyonce, I
That's
think.
with Turn the
It's
Lights
on, it's on the
On.
beat. They do it.
Yeah, that's the only.
That's Rico Love. What's that City Girl song?
Get where the bag at.
I don't know.
No, that City Girl song.
That's the only
Twerk.
song I know about.
When
Uh-huh,
Cardi B.
with Cardi B.
Twerk.
That's Rico Love.
Yeah, I knew that.
Twerk.
Look him up. Go on your Instagram. Look up Rico Love. Every year he does this conference called We Love Music Conference.
Uh-huh.
And I'm telling you, you have to go there. Just being able to network with different artists, and it's not just artists, but producers and writers. Like, he is, and everybody always thinks that I'm in love with him, but I'm not.
It sounds
I'm
like
not. No,
She talks
I
about
really
him every
am. I
month
do, because
on the show.
I admire him. He is like, he's a writer, a producer, like all of this. And the good thing about him, right? He's married.
Does
His
he have
wife is
kids?
from here. Yes, he's got 2 kids.
You trying to have an affair?
No,
You trying to break a family
he's
apart?
like family in my head.
Yeah.
So if he's in front of you,
He's like a husband.
If
Yeah,
he
you
was
would
in
say
front of me,
something.
I would definitely tell him, like,
Get down on one knee.
I'm like his.
That was last kid.
Shut up.
you admire me.
But no, like, really, like, the one thing that I do admire about him is that he shares the information. Like,
He
he's
does.
That's
been
important.
in this
He does,
industry.
he does.
He's tried to be the artist and was shut out. So he said, I'm gonna go the writer route. Did the right thing, the writer thing, got the recognition there, and then became the artist. But having that, going through that and having that information, he's able to give up and coming artists different things that a lot of people, because I feel like when you talk to people that are in the industry, a lot of the time they give you that generic,
Right.
just,
Yep.
believe in yourself.
Right. Bullshit.
Never give up. Like,
bullshit
okay,
answer.
yeah, it's easy to say,
Right.
but you have those days where you don't believe. Especially when you these doors are being slammed in your face every day. You're not getting the recognition that you feel you deserve. You get discouraged, and it's hard to always believe in yourself. It's hard to always just keep going. I need more than that. Like, tell me what to do when those things happen. What route should I take? And he is one of those ones that, like, keeps it real, for real, for real. Look him up.
I definitely
Rico
will.
Love, all y'all, everybody,
Everybody.
Dang, that's
y'all
important.
too.
All right, so before we close out, could we grab your social media so the lovely people
Yes.
can see when you drop your new songs?
Yes. Exclusive _Zayy on Instagram.
Is it 2 Y's or 1 there?
2 eyes.
2 eyes.
Exclusive _Zayy, ZAYY.
And that's on all.
Everything. It's
Everything.
Music clips, music videos, things that
Okay.
I've done. It's a lot of songs that haven't dropped because I'm thinking about dropping a project, actually.
Right. Okay.
So these next couple songs that I do, I probably will drop a project. But there's a song that we're going to talk about later.
Yeah.
Yes.
We actually about to talk about it right now.
Well, let's talk about
In a
it.
second. Well, as we're going out, I want you to introduce it. So, this song, is this one you dropped before?
Yeah, I just me and Jeremy dropped it. But
Okay, was it recently though?
Yes.
Okay, so it's still fresh. It's still fresh. Okay.
Still fresh.
So this is up to you. Do you want to give us a little verse from it? Because I know you're singing in this track.
Yeah.
Or okay, because I listened to it yesterday. So are you comfortable giving us a verse before we go into it, or do you want us to go into it?
It doesn't matter to me.
Well, let's hear it. We ready.
It's like well, we made it to keep. Well, I'm gonna tell you about it first.
Okay,
we
yeah,
made
go ahead.
Keep it low key. Basically, like you got a girl, y'all don't gotta have no privacy. Like you can keep everything low. But I mean, if you wanna go out and get a different girl on your own, if you're single and if you wanna mingle, keep it low key, I guess. But yeah,
your reaction, girl.
I seen your reaction.
Janae
I know
backing
what you
up on
mean.
me.
I know what you mean, but
Thought in silence.
hey, if until I get married or I find that right one, I'm just looking around. You feel
stay
me?
single.
Yes,
Ready to
I
mingle.
stay single because I think I only dated one time in my life actually. To be honest,
One
a real
time.
serious relationship when I moved to Atlanta actually.
You
Yeah.
got plenty of time for it, so
Yeah, you do.
anything
You
can
got a
happen
bright
in
future
those
ahead.
years.
So give us one of the
Crazy.
verses in there.
Well, I'm on a hook actually.
Okay, on the hook.
It's, I told her she my only, but I can't show my face with you. Let's keep it low key. Girl, I got friends that want me bad, but that don't for me. If you don't tell, then I won't tell. That's on the bros, 'cause we gotta keep it low key. Till you show me you're ready for the gold ring. I'm never loafing. I said that you my only. Let's keep it low key. Gotta keep it low key. Gotta keep it low key. Told you you my only.
There it is.
All right.
There it is.
Yeah.
But we're going to get into the actual track too as well. So you're going to hear that
Yes,
live
definitely.
right now on Radio 15.
I
So
would-
go ahead and introduce it, the song, and then who you're with in
The
the
song
song.
is low key. It's J-So featuring Exclusive Zayy. We do have a music video coming soon. He was supposed to tune in. I don't know if he's gonna tune in, but
If you listen to
definitely
J-So, this for
song.
you.
J-So. I
All
love you,
right.
man.
Told her she my only, but I can't show my face with you. Let's keep it low key. Girl, like I feel that with me, bad, but that don't fool me. If you don't tell, then I won't tell. That's on the bros, 'cause we gotta keep it low key. Till you show me you ready for the gold ring. I'm never loafing. I said that you my only. Let's keep it low key. Gotta keep it low key. Gotta keep it low key. Told you you my only.
No allegations of frustration, we've been keeping low. Said you wanna be my main, you got things to show. A little dinner dating, a lot of penetrating. You say it's not adjacent, and now your mind is racing. We party like Mardi Gras, they talking that la-di-da. And that did not bother us, 'cause there's no stopping us. But where's the trust in us? And there's no trust in us, so what are you trying to rush? Storms are coming, tides are crashing, questions asking, hey. Keep it low-key, moving slowly, nothing tragic, ay. We could be low, then just pop out close to magic, ay. Tell me that you want top spot, say you won't be my only. Telling me you can't be lonely, saying that I'm your only. Quote unquote, I'm not the old me, but you still seem broken. Better if we stay low-key, I can't risk making you my only. And I put that on the bros, 'cause you got better things to show me.
Told her she my only, but I can't show my face with you. Let's keep it low key. Girl, like I feel that with me, bad, but that don't fool me. If you don't tell, then I won't tell. That's on the bros, 'cause we gotta keep it low key. Till you show me you ready for the gold ring. I'm never loafing. I said that you my only. Let's keep it low key. Gotta keep it low key. Gotta keep it low key. Told you you my only. Told her you my only. Gotta keep it low key, gotta keep it low key.